I know where he's going. He's sure trying to get there. Hey, 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 chill out. Turn. Stop it. Whew. Toby Tobes. Toby Tobes. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hold on. Let me read. Hold on, Toby. Ambrose, what's going on? Christian, hello, hello. How's it going this morning, everybody? We're out for our morning walk. Titlepro with Toby dog. Hey, Anastasia. Good morning to you. Toby's got to do his thing here. I'm trying to roll up my sleeves at the same time. It's a beautiful morning out. Beautiful morning out. Hold on, I'm gonna have to set the phone down a second so I can deal with this. Toby, chill out a second, would you? Part of dog walking is always cleaning up after being responsible and cleaning up. This is what we do. I have to double bag it because it stinks so bad. I don't want it stinking up my pocket. There we go. There we go. Sorry about that, fam. Toby, your dog looks cute. So cute. Yeah, he's a really good boy too. Toby, I want a chicken. Ha 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 ha. That's funny. Oh, you like Toby's picture of his chicken? I was boiling him yesterday. I boiled his chicken, but I went to sleep. I was supposed to boil eggs and boil sweet potatoes also, but I didn't. I'll do that later today. I got to go to the office today, so I'll handle that later. Hi, little puppy. Hi, little puppy. That looks like a border collie also. Oh no, it's a Aussie Shepherd with a docked tail. Isn't that a pretty dog? I believe it's a girl. Looks like a girl. Nice dog. That's the first time I've seen that dog, and we've walked past this house 100 times. That's the first time I've seen that dog. I was surprised it wasn't Bert. Oh, I've seen that dog before. They got two of them. Now I remember when I saw the front yard. They were barking the other day at us. We were walking on this side of the street. So how's everybody today? How is everybody today? See, there's the other dog barking now. That's the other one. Abigail, what's going on? What's going on? Where are you watching us from? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are in Michigan in the USA. We're like 100 miles north of Detroit. This is Toby Dog. He's a almost 4-year-old border collie, and we're out for our morning constitutional. We usually walk about an hour. Yesterday we walked 2.5 hours. We didn't live stream yesterday. We were just walking. But we walked 2.5 hours yesterday. We were all over the place. And when I finally got home and sat down, I couldn't get back up. My knees were done. The knees were done yesterday. I'm doing well on my side, chopping here. Chop, chop, chop. Oh, look at the little Yorkie. Is it a Yorkie? Looks like it could be a Silky. I can't tell from here. But it's little teeny tiny Barker. A little Barker. Come on, Tobus. Look at the little Barky. Look at the little Barky. Oh, isn't it cute? Toby Toby likes to antagonize. Toby likes to antagonize when dogs are tied up or in their fences. He likes to go to the bathroom on the corner fence post or on the tree right next to where they're tied up, so that they have to remember him all day long. That truck was loud, huh? Oh yeah, we didn't live stream yesterday. We were just walking. It felt good. It was different to walk without a phone in my hand. We'll have to save up. Maybe next summer we get us one of those GoPros, one of those cameras that straps onto your body. That big rock in the middle of the sidewalk. One of those cameras that straps onto your body so you don't have to use your hands. That would be kind of cool. But then you can't point it where you want it. You have to turn your whole body. Like I try to keep Toby in the camera lens all the time. What's this say? Hey, animal lover, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. How are you today? 5 million in the building, 5 million thumbs up. That's the way we like it. Everybody drop a like. Hoo hoo, it's a beautiful morning. There's rain to the south of us. Come here. We gotta wait. We can't just cross the street, Tobe. We gotta wait, buddy. There's rain to the south of us, and I don't think it's gonna come here. But it doesn't matter. We'll be inside. Toby's an inside dog. He's always inside. Well, I take that back because he spends his mornings outside. He spends his mornings outside in the backyard, hanging out. He comes in the same time every day. He's ready to come in. He's ready to come in at the same time every day. Soon as the sun goes over the side of the house, as soon as it crosses noon in the backyard. Oh, look, a rabbit and a squirrel together. Toby's going to be losing his mind here. A rabbit and a squirrel running together. Anyhow, as soon as the sun gets past noon, it fills the backyard up between the house and the garage with sunlight, with sunshine, and that's when Toby, he really doesn't have any place to hide out there other than like under the picnic table or under one of the planters. He digs these big holes so he can hide underground in the nice cool dirt. Wow, that's a giant tree. So he goes and hides in one of his holes. I don't put a I don't have a doghouse outside for Toby because then he'd never come inside. So I don't keep a doghouse outside. He's got a great big giant doghouse with me, right? He just come inside. Krishna, welcome, welcome. How are you? We're doing good. We're doing good. I love how fluffy the doggy is. Yeah. So he got a new shampoo. We got a new shampoo. It's supposed to make his hair lay down better. Because yeah, I like him when he's all fluffy too. But when the dog show judges see him and he's all fluffy, he looks like he's fat. He looks fat with all his hair like that. He's got a great coat though. If they were judging just on coat alone, he would win every time. He's the hairiest. He's the hairiest dog there every time, as far as the border collies go. Our next show is in 2 weekends. Kind of excited. I like the 4th of July shows. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of people. There'll be there'll be like 40 border collies on Friday. There'll be border collies everywhere. It, I'll look around and I'll see Toby everywhere. He'll get lost in the crowd. You know what would be cool if they could get all the dogs together for one picture. All the 40 dogs. I believe there's 40 dogs on Friday, but only in the 30s on Saturday and Sunday. If I remember right. Whew. I don't think they haven't put the judging uh program out yet to know how many animals there are this year. How many border collies. We're having a double specialty. Two shows in one day. It's going to be pretty neat. Hopefully we'll get us we need 2 3-point majors to get our championship. So hopefully we can get something like that. We need at least one 3-point reserve out of this weekend, or 2-point reserve. I'm sorry, 3-point win. I'm misspeaking. And then Saturday and Sunday there won't be as many. I don't know why. Who comes in for the specialty and doesn't stay the whole weekend? Only come for Friday when there's also big shows on Saturday and Sunday. Well, we'll see what happens. We'll see if this boy can pull off a win. One of these days he's gonna start winning. Well, we've got all kinds of wins in our class, you know what I mean? We win our class, we win all the class dogs, we win a lot of that, but we just haven't been to the big shows, the bigger shows where, where the bigger points are awarded. But this is the year. We've already been to Ohio once this year. If you get 3 points, you will go to another level. We need 2 three-point wins to get to another level. We've gotta have 2 of those. Yeah. Then we get to the next level. Come on, Tobes. There's always dogs barking at Toby. Come on, Tobus. Look how he likes to drag me around. Yesterday I picked up a skateboard, believe it or not. My old self. I picked up a skateboard yesterday that I saw for sale on Facebook, a great big one that my whole body could fit on, called a longboard. And I'm thinking that since Toby likes to just drag me around everywhere, he can drag me on that skateboard, right? He can drag me around on that skateboard. So I stood on the skateboard last night, almost fell just trying to stand on it. It's wobbly. I got to tighten it up. I want to tighten it up so it's not wobbly at all. I don't need to turn and do tricks or stuff like that. You know what I mean? I need it nice and tight so I can go straight without worrying about falling over, right? Right, fam? Those would be some fun videos. We had a pretty good weekend. We just chilled out. Yesterday was super chill out. We like I said, we walked and walked and walked. And then I watched a movie on Netflix. And we just chilled out all day. I didn't even do any housework. I took the trash out. That was about it. Yesterday was relaxation Sunday. Doesn't it feel good to just relax one day? Usually it just gets so busy. Busy, busy every day. Your weekends are so busy because you're trying to cram everything in that you didn't do during the week. Well, every once in a while, you just gotta say heck with it and let it all go, right? I didn't cut the grass. I don't, I didn't work in the garden yesterday or anything. Nothing. I started to. Oh, I started to. I got things to plant still, even though it's this late in the season. I still got to get uh another 4 zucchini plants out. I like to have successive plantings of these things because when the plants die and you don't have anything to put in its place, you're out of luck, right? Plus, the vine board gets us every year. So around vine board time, I've got to have extra plants that are right ready to produce that haven't been affected by that vine borer. Because when the vine borer hatches, it wipes my plants out. Last year I did good. I laid several of them over right before the vine borer hatched, and I was able to get new roots growing on the vines, so they kept producing even when the vine borer blew out blew out the vines. I tell you them bugs. I tell you them bugs. To custom Tim Trimcraft. CTC Custom Trimcraft. What's going on? Your dog looks so cute. I'm gonna follow you. Awesome. I sure appreciate you. I sure appreciate it. Chicken ate my sakuma plants yesterday. Oh, I thought you when you were. I thought when they're outside they were. Are you saying your chickens or somebody else's chickens? Your chickens are in the pen, aren't they? I gotta do the blue bag. Gotta do the blue bag deal here. Oh, Elvis. Where the heck are we, dude? Sometimes, I've been walking these streets in my hometown here for 50 years, and sometimes we end up on streets or corners that I swear I never been on before. That felt like one of them. They got these cherry bushes that grow like this, that grow like these trees right here. I'm contemplating putting them in. They got some really nice looking cherry bushes at the plant store, but they're 100 bucks each. $100 per plant. They've got the two cherry bushes and a plum tree I want, but they're $100 each. Oh, look at the bee shine. They're 100 bucks each, and it's like, oh my goodness. I like them, but I don't think I like them 100 bucks worth. I don't know why everything's so expensive at that place. If you go anywhere else, the same brand of trees that they sell are half the price. Harley, good morning to you, Harley. Harley, what's going on? Whoop, stop for a dog. The dog stopped me in my tracks. I don't know how big he looks on the screen, but he's a 55-pound dog, and he's all muscle, and he's got four legs. So when he stops on a dime, he stops you. He stops you walking him because when he stops, he's big enough and heavy enough to make me move. We didn't even cut the grass this weekend. Oh my goodness. Didn't even cut the grass. It just reminded me looking at this guy's grass. He's got a nice yard. Yeah, he walks me. He walks me. But we will see. I picked up a skateboard this weekend, a longboard. It's like 36 inches long or longer with big wide tires. And I think I'm gonna let him pull me down the street since he wants to pull me so much. He can pull me down the street, build some muscle, right? So I can break my neck. I'll have to get some knee pads first and some of them wrist guards because I know I'm gonna be falling. I know I'm gonna be falling. Lazy boy. Come on, Tobis. We'll go to the end of the street and then we'll head back. So he had a bath. I think it was Tuesday. Was it Tuesday or a Sunday ago? He had a bath a little over a week ago, and he's still looking good. He's supposed to get bathed tonight. We'll see what happens. It'll be the second bath with this new shampoo. It's a shampoo that with conditioner in it that's supposed to lay his hair down a little more, so he's not so poofy. Long walk. Holy cow. Oh, look at the mailbox post. That's cool. It's a gargoyle. Come on, Tobis. Let's make our way, buddy. We've only seen a couple of rabbits and a couple of squirrels. I wonder, and it's the perfect time for them. I wonder why some mornings they're out and some mornings they're not. Not that I want them out because it makes for difficult walking, because Toby wants to eat them all. But I wonder why they're out one day but not the next. I like the landscaping on this house here. You could tell that's a professional landscape job. Look at the landscaping. Isn't that nice? That's professional there. That's not homeowner did it himself. Landscaping costs a lot of money. You can very easily drop 10 grand on landscaping a little house like mine. I've been talking to the landscaper guy. When does Jennifer go back to school, Anna? Is she just waiting to feel better? We almost made it. We almost made it to the end of the street. Almost there, Tobe. We made it. I don't know how if we went from one end of the street to the other, how far that is. Might be 3 miles. Is it 3 miles from one end to the other of the city? I guess. Probably farther. When me and Charlie Boy used to walk the bridges, walk a whole circle around the city, it was 8.5 miles. 2 dogs before Toby, the dog that I got run over with. Oh, there's a piece of a robin's egg. See it? That means maybe there's a bird's nest up here with baby birds. I don't see it. Yeah, 2 dogs before Toby. That dog and I used to we walked over 2 hours every day. Toby and I walk an hour or a little over an hour every day. Or me and the dog 2 dogs before Toby, we walked 2 hours every day. The dog right before Toby, she was just a puppy, we never made it to, the long walking stage. I raised her from puppy to 8 or 9 months old, 10 months old, and then, my daughter moved. She moved in with her husband. Well, they got married, and she took that dog with her. And then I got Toby dog. Toby dog is not as athletic as the dog 2 dogs ago. I don't think he's got the energy from that the dog right before him had either. He's really low key. He's no slouch, don't get me wrong, but he's extremely low key, laid back. He's got a medium to low drive is what they call it. Medium to low drive. A lot of border collies have to have something going on all day long every day because that's the way they're bred. But not old Toby. Toby'll Toby'll be active or he'll relax, whatever's going on. So while I'm working all day every day, he's relaxing. Krishna Creations. Thank you for the emoji. She is still going for medication every day. Oh boy. Until she feels better because she cannot even bathe or do laundry, and they do laundry by themselves. Oh, gotcha. She can't take care of herself yet. Wow. That must have been and still don't know. Maybe it was a bug bite or something. I know spider bites can swell you up like that. Tobe, we need to get home, buddy. Left knee is all of a sudden, left knee is all of a sudden causing us grief. Toby's looking all over for the squirrels and the rabbits. There's none to be found today. Come on. They're slim and none are your chances today, Tobe. I looked at puppies yesterday too online. I looked at a bunch of different kennels and different dog websites. I want to have baby Tobies because he is so cool. But you got to find the right girl. There's a girl dog right now, border collie, but she's 4 years old. She's available for purchase. She's 4 years old already. I kind of set my in my mind my limits at 2 years old. I wouldn't think I would want a girl dog over 2 years old. 4 years old, I would be lucky to get 2 litters out of her. She would have to we would have to have a litter with her on her very next heat, and then wait a heat or 2, and then she'll have a second litter when she's 5 years old because she's already 4, and I don't know if she just turned 4 or if she's about to turn 5. Why would you invest in a dog that's about to be 5 years old, especially that much money? It's a lot of money. Yeah, but it's a show dog, so she's already been shown. I don't know if she's finished. I don't know what her record is. I gotta look into all that, but I'm thinking if she just turned 4, That's that's not so bad because, like I said, you could still get 2 litters out of her before she's 6. However, if she's like 4.5, 4 and 3/4, well, you're only gonna get 1 litter out of her. I'm thinking. I don't know, I'm no professional. Hold on, Toby. I would think I would think you'd be done having litters with a dog at 5 years old. If they don't have them by 3, then you don't have litters with them. So if that dog's never had a litter before and she's already 4, then she wouldn't be having any more. I wouldn't let Toby, have puppies with her. She's already 4 and no litters. There's a lot goes into that. The doc said maybe a bite because the hand was banned. Getting old ain't for sissies. No, it isn't, is it? The doc said if I didn't take her to the hospital that fast, she was in a position to lose the finger. Oh my goodness. Yeah. It was a good thing you took her in. Yeah, spider bites can make you swell up like that. There's probably a dozen all kinds of bugs that can make you do that too, and you guys being in Africa, I'm sure all those bugs that'll swell you up live there. That was nasty. I saw the video. They cut her open and spread the meat so that they could get the infection out. Is that what was going on? Yuck. I remember when I had my appendectomy and I was full of infection. They cut me open and washed me out for 7 hours to get the infection out. Infection's no good. I wonder why there's no sidewalk from there to there. Drives me nuts. I don't want to teach my dog to walk in the street. Look at the sun just glisten off of him. He's got a great coat. Hoo-hoo, Toby dog. What are you looking at? What are you looking at? There's nothing there, dude. Everything's gone. There's no little animals out today. There's no little animals out to chase for you to chase today. Oh, I see a squirrel way up ahead. This is where the squirrel was. You see him go and look up the tree. Is he gonna look up the tree? No, he knows it's in the other one. Whew, it's been a long walk already, fam. Yeah, yesterday even Toby was tired. After that 2.5 hour walk, we were all downtown and uh along the river, all through the neighborhoods. I don't believe we crossed any park or other than the river walk, we didn't go into any parks. We didn't stop and play anywhere. We just walked. How was everybody's weekend? What did y'all do this weekend? All of y'all. What did y'all do this weekend? Did you guys relax also? Or did you work? I best part of the weekend, besides hanging out with my buddy Toby dog, I cooked a steak yesterday. Oh, it was so good. Steak with fried potatoes and beef steak, fried potatoes, and uh, sauteed mushrooms and onions, sauteed in butter. Come on, come on, come on, Toby. We're good. Toby's a lover. He's not a fighter. Hi, little buddy. You want to meet? Come on, say hi, Toby. Toby's over it already. I don't want to walk away and have him follow us down the block. Okay. Cute dog. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Have a good day. Come on, Tobus. Come on, Tobus. Alabama boy, what's going on? Welcome to the welcome to the show. Welcome to the chat. Yeah, I walked until he got tired. Bama boy says his daughter has the same breed. They're a lot of fun. I think they're a lot of fun unless you get the super high wired ones. There a lot of these border collies are known to have lots of energy. I got lucky. I found a calm one. Now 2 dogs ago, Charlie boy, he was half border collie, half Aussie Shepherd mix. Now that dog had the highest drive I've ever had in a dog. Not that I've had a whole lot of dogs, but dogs that lived at my house, he was the highest drive dog. And that dog, oh my gosh, that dog would come to me. I was working from home. He's my daughter's dog. And one of the times she came back to live at home, she brought this border collie Aussie Shepherd named Charlie home with her, Charlie boy. Anyway, that dog would come to me. I was working from home. I've been working from home since the COVID. Uh, that dog would come to me every 15 minutes, literally every 15 minutes. The dog would come to me with a ball or a shoe or a toy, or he'd just come and put a paw on me all day long, every 15 minutes, where I'd have to close the door to my office, you know what I mean? Because the dog was there bothering me. And finally, I took him for a walk one day. Finally, he's not my dog, so I didn't mess with it, you know what I mean? I let it out, let it back in, that was about it. It wasn't my dog. So one day, I took it for a walk, and that was it. After one walk, we were together every day after that. 2 hours a day walk, and I took him with me everywhere. He was a great dog, really friendly, and we walked without a leash. That dog would walk without a leash on, and he did exactly what I'd tell him to stop, he'd stop. Even if he was chasing after a rabbit or a squirrel, I could yell, "Stop!" And just stop right in his tracks. That was a dog. That was a great, wonderful dog. When they when they do what you tell them, you have so much more love for them. Let me tell you. Let me explain it to you. You have so much more love for a dog when they do exactly what you tell them to do versus a dog that doesn't do what you tell it to do. It's a whole different experience, let me tell you. With that dog, every 15 minutes, I'm not exaggerating one bit. It was every 15 minutes that dog was at you. He needed something to do. He needed something to do. And we didn't have a fenced in yard at that time. So when he went out, he had to be on a chain, otherwise we live in the city. You can't let the dogs run loose. People will snatch them, they'll run them over, the dog catcher will catch them. No telling what goes on. I've seen people swerve to run over cats in the city, so I imagine they do the same thing for the dogs, or they snatch them up if it's a good-looking dog. Rebel Bama boy says, "Good morning, Anastasia Blah. I was going to say breed is hyper, yes. Going to see Allison Krauss in Union Station at the Capitol Music Hall on the 20th. What kind of music do they sing?" The Union Station. Hey, Ron, what's going on, my friend? Welcome, welcome, welcome. My daughter has a girl dog. I call her my granddog. Yeah. I got Toby as just as a pet because I wanted a pet dog after everything that went down, whatever, blah, blah, blah. We won't go into it today. Uh, but I wanted the best dog available. You know, as the average buyer, average person, what do you call it, pet buyer, you'll never get the best dog available. The the regular home, the regular family looking for a pet dog, you will never ever, well, let's rephrase that. Get the best dog available from a show breeder. There we go. Because the everyday breeders and the oops puppies, you can always get those dogs. Not saying there's anything wrong with them. I've had plenty of them. But to get the best dogs available, you got to know the breeders. I got lucky with Toby. He was the best dog, I think, in the nation available at the time. And I took him as a pet, but it ended up showing him. But I was looking for a girl dog because it's all about the girl dogs when I found Toby. But he was just so dang cute. I couldn't do without him. But I was looking for a girl dog at the time. I'm still looking for a girl dog. But now it's 3 years later, 3.5 years later. Yeah, we've been looking for a girl dog, but not too serious until now. Now we want our now we want our girl. I'd like to start from puppy. Toby's going to be 4 this summer, so if we start from puppy, it'll be 2 years before that puppy can have puppies responsibly, and so that'll put Toby at going on 6 years old before he gets to breed. I'd like to do it now. Just slow, no plans. Never have any plans. I didn't plan to show him. I never planned him to be a show dog or anything, but now that he is, now I want to have puppies. But the girl dogs are so expensive. The good quality. We're looking at a dog right now that's $3,500, and she's already 4 years old. But I don't know if she's just turned 4 or if she's about to turn 5 or whatever. But she's in prime puppy throwing age. 4 and 5 years old. As I was saying earlier, about 20 minutes ago, if I knew I could get 2 litters out of her, it would be worth the $3,500. Those puppies sell for, if you get uh show quality pups, they'll sell for that much alone, each one, and more. There's a lady in Texas that starts at 7,500 show quality dogs and goes up from there. I think her ad says Show quality pups 7,500 to 15,000. Hey Sanjay, welcome, welcome. What's going on? No, Anna. They'll make babies eventually. It may be his little sister for a while, but they'll make dogs will be dogs. They will make the babies. We're just late. We're late with everything because I don't put too much. I think about it a lot, but it's hard to put shit into action. You know what I mean? Being responsible because when you have pups and when you sell the pups, you sell them with a contract saying that you'll take them back anytime for any reason. So that means if you sell a pup, you're responsible for that pup for the next 12 years. If something bad genetically happens to it, or the people die or can't keep the dog, you got to be able to take that dog back. That's what being a responsible breeder does, anyway. I'm not set up to have a dozen dogs. Anyhow, that takes a lot of thinking, all that thinking. We'll get it sooner or later. I just sent his genetic test off. I've had it for 6 or 8 months. I don't know why I never sent it in. Just too lazy to deal with it. But I sent that in a couple of weeks ago. They're working on it. We'll see. He should come back clear everything. His parents are clear everything. They're clear from any genetic defects. We'll make sure he is, and then we'll record his results. He's had his heart checked. He's had his eyes checked, and now he's having his genetics checked. And if the genetic check comes back positive, everything perfect, then I'll pay to have the hips and elbows done. That way he'll have the testing for a stud dog. He'll have it all done, and it'll be recorded. And maybe somebody will decide they want to have puppies with Toby before, on top of us getting our own girl dogs. I'd like to do that as part of my. I'd like to do the dog breeding as part of my income for when I retire in 10 years or so. I'd like to be have my little line established so I can sell pups, make extra money. When I'm old and can't work, I'll make dogs. Sounds like a plan, doesn't it? Whew, sweating it out. I'm well, brother. Sanjay TP, you want to sell pups? Yes. Yes. Hey, Yoga with Goga, what's going on, my man? Yeah, I want to raise pups. I'll keep the show dogs and sell the pet dogs. And that will fund all the hotels and the dog shows and the dog food. It's a plan anyway. I see people doing it. Ouch. These dogs sell for a lot of money in the USA. Goga. Uh, uh, a puppy like Toby, they easily go for 3,000 to $4,000 when they're puppies. But even if you sold them for $1,000 a piece, that's still that's a lot of money. The dog will spit out 7 or more puppies at a time. It'd be good income. Plus, then I won't have to buy dogs to go to dog shows with. Now that I never set out to go to dog shows or to get involved in it, but now that we're involved in it with Toby, I'm having a good time and I want to keep doing it. But the show dogs are really expensive. Harley says, maybe we should get a pup ATM. Ha ha ha. That's funny. That must be a very expensive hobby. That's a lot. Anastasia, are you seeing this business opportunity? Harley says, I retired with a home inspection license in West Virginia and Ohio. One pup, 100,000. Yeah, and Anastasia's already applied for the job. Yeah, people make big money with them. Yeah, think about it. If you got, let's just say the mama dog puts out 7 puppies, and you sell them all for $3,000 a piece. Not all of them are going to be $3,000 puppies, though. Just the top ones. The also rans will be $1,000 puppies or $500 puppies. I went to One of the things I did do this weekend was I went to the tree nursery where they have the trees at. I went and looked at trees. I want to put a couple of cherry trees and a plum tree in the yard still this year. They've got them, or cherry bushes, not trees. They got them where they grow on bushes too, so they don't get so big. But anyhow, I ran into the lady that does the tree trimming, and it turns out that I needed to pluck all these peaches off my peach tree this year because it's not ready to. It's only been in the ground a year, and it's not ready to grow peaches on it. Too young, the lady said. Even though the tree's like 10 years old, it's just only been planted in the ground for a year, so it's not ready to bear fruit. It needs to uh, it needs to be planted in the ground 3 years before you let it grow fruit. So I came home and I plucked all the peaches off, but two or three. I left two or three. I'll let two or three grow. But the way she explained it, it all made sense. So I came and I plucked all the peaches off the tree, except for a couple. There's one right there. There's one there, and there's one up here. That's all I left. We'll let the tree grow. I did that with the last year, 2 years ago when I got my first peach tree. I did the same thing then. It came when they delivered it. It had all kinds of peaches. Well, this tree had all kinds of peaches last year when it got planted. It must have had 50 little peaches on it. And I went through and plucked them all off. So it would put its energy to rooting instead of trying to grow fruit. Oh, come here, Tobes. I don't think we have any berries ready. I don't think there's any strawberries or any of the other berries today. I plucked a couple of raspberries 2 days ago. There was two raspberries on the top of one of these branches here. You can see the raspberries. They're all over. A couple of days ago, I got to eat a couple of these. They were so delicious. There's one right there. Oh, looks like there's one hidden back in there too. Anyway, that's not quite ready. The raspberries, they've jumped out of the pots already and they're growing out of the ground. That's kind of cool. I'm gonna fence the end of this where I got my berries growing. I'm gonna put a fence right here on the end of this, extend it out. Look at that. Don't look at the grass, folks. Don't look at that guy's grass. Don't look at his yard. He needs grass cutting. That's the job I'd like to advertise. Oh, that's Kenya shillings, huh? Yeah, the dogs are, and that's just this breed. There's so many dog breeds, and they big all of them bring big money. I only know about this breed. Some of them puppies, when you buy them, you might pay 2 or $3,000 for it, and then when it gets its when it as it wins ribbons, as it wins awards, you gotta pay more. When it gets its first major, you gotta pay more. When it wins its championship, you gotta send uh, the breeder more money. There's all kinds of ways they get you to pay money. But Toby, I bought him outright, but I got him on a pet contract where I was supposed to neuter him by 2 years old, but then he turned out so beautiful, they changed the contract to a show dog contract. So now we can have puppies, and I don't have to neuter them. That was Otherwise he'd have been neutered 2 years ago. Well, fam, it's time to say goodbye. I gotta get this dog fed. Breakfast? Are you ready for breakfast? Toby dogs and breakfast. It's like some days that's the only word he knows. Breakfast and dinner. Dinner? You ready for your dinner too? You want it all at once? I boiled him a chicken yesterday, so he'll have chicken for the next few days. And in addition to his kibble, today I'll boil eggs too. So he'll have chicken and eggs and um, sweet potatoes along with his regular food. I'm trying to give him extra protein, extra food, so that more natural food, so he's not just eating the processed dog food. I buy him the best processed dog food I can, but I still like to give him the regular food too. He doesn't get table scraps, like, he if I don't finish my plate, I don't give it to him to finish, you know what I mean? I don't give him the same things I'm eating or anything with spices on it. Like the chicken I boil it, no salt, no pepper, no nothing. Just chicken and bones and fat. Anyhow, time to say goodbye, y'all. Behave, be cool, and we'll see you next time. We'll catch you tomorrow, fam. Same time, same channel. Can I get a goodbye? What do you call it? What do we call it? The game overs. There we go. Throw me a couple game overs and we'll say goodbye. Game over. There it is. Hey, Dylan. Hello and goodbye. We're on our way out the door. Thanks for coming by, fam, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody. Say goodbye, Tobes.